So like growing up, I was like, okay, should I be a doctor? Ice is my nickname. Spice just rhymed with it. I came up with it when I was like 14. It manifests being successful. I would always like be on Google as a kid and shit, looking up how to be rich. Like I was actually looking to be friends with producers.
You've heard her name. We all have. Just a few months ago, Ice Spice was dominating the music scene. With over 40 million monthly listeners on Spotify, she was racking up collaborations with big names like Nicki.
If I'm going home every day after school watching music videos and I'm watching mad Nicki videos and mad like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So you pick up on mannerisms and like without even realizing it, and then one day you're an adult and like you act just like the person you grew up watching.
She seemed to have a clear path to stardom, but fast forward to today, and things have taken a sharp turn. Ice Spice is now down to just 15 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Her latest songs are barely making an impact, and her YouTube comments are flooded with hate and criticism. So what caused this dramatic nosedive in her career? She had the fans, the hits, and the style. What went wrong? Let's break it down. Ice Spice's career kicked off with a bang, all thanks to her Munch music video. The beat was undeniably catchy, even if the lyrics weren't exactly profound. Still, it didn't matter. Streamers and YouTubers couldn't stop reacting to her tracks, and suddenly, she was everywhere. Then came the next big step, collaborating with Nicki Minaj. That partnership brought in Nicki's fiercely loyal fan base. The Barbs, making it look like Ice Spice was on track for long-term success.
Seeing CDs and stuff like that, and like always hearing hip-hop music and just like constantly basically being coached about hip-hop. He's the one who told me about Nicki Minaj in the first place.
Once you collaborate with Nicki Minaj, you've made it right. At least that's how it was supposed to go, but here's where Ice Spice made her first big mistake. Private messages from Ice Spice leaked, showing her frustration with Nicki Minaj. She described Nicki as annoying and delusional. Not exactly the gratitude people expected from someone whose career had just been boosted by a superstar in one text. Ice Spice said she kind of like my mom, ungrateful and delusional. Cut her off. I'm not talking to her until January. Once the Barb saw these messages, it was game over.
I don't think Ice Spice has a personality. I think Ice Spice is playing an image.
I just can't get over the bar. He called me poopy, like I need a diaper.
I feel like Ice Spice lacks the capacity and the ability to make a good record. It reads more like a lack of effort than anything.
I think that she need to leave Cardi alone.
On collab videos, like Princess Diana fans were flooding Nicki Minaj with praise. But after a leak surfaced, the tides turned hard against Ice. Spice accusations flew with people claiming she was riding Nicki's coattails and copying her style. Any love fans had for Ice Spice seemed to vanish overnight. But the fallout with Nicki Minaj wasn't her only problem. Ice Spice music faced another critical blow. It was labeled repetitive. Critics argued that every song sounded like the same recycled beat and message, making her sound predictable and stale.
I really like the beat of the song, and I do agree that it's good, but it's the same as all her other songs.
It is the exact same beat. That beat sounded literally the exact same as one of her previous songs.
It's not different. Like what she's doing works, and it's good, and I like it, but it's just the same thing over and over again. I would love to see something something different, something new. I would love to see her talk about something different.
If you break down her lyrics, it's a lot of the same themes. My butt is big, other girls are jealous. He wants me, and I've got money. This lack of variety quickly turned listeners away. Artists who remain relevant, like Eminem, with songs such as Stan, bring fresh concepts and storytelling to their music, something Ice Spice hasn't been able to do. YouTubers have summed up the issue perfectly. Ice Spice can't stop making the same song. It's lazy, repetitive, and it's boxing her into a corner. Fans have noticed too, with one commenter writing, "If your whole breakout song was 4 minutes of saying the same word, are we really surprised?" She's a one-tick pony. Even her defenders struggled to justify some of her bizarre lyrics. For example, in one of her most recent songs, she raps, "I'm his poopy," like I need a diaper. Nobody could explain what that meant.
What's going on with the poopy, the shit, the fart, the poop lyrics? Ice, what is going on? Started with the song Deli when she said, "I'm the shit, I'm that bitch, I'm Miss Poopy. Juice in my cup got me feeling real loopy." Bar, obviously, love the song. Then we had, "You think you the shit, bitch, you not even the fart." And this one was like, "Oh, okay, it's kind of funny, whatever." Like, what is she talking about? Now on her new song, she did it again. "I'm Miss Poopy, like I need a diaper." What? Like, girl? It's like a reference to something? Like, am I dumb for not knowing what she's talking about?
It's like a reference to something like, Am I dumb for not knowing what she's talking about? It became a running joke across social media, with people saying she was more focused on random lines than meaningful content. Another major factor in her decline, her heavy reliance on TikTok. Ice Spice's success was driven by short, catchy snippets going viral, but TikTok fame is fleeting. The audience moves on faster than ever. One day you're trending, the next day you're forgotten. To make matters worse, a major record label temporarily pulled their artists off TikTok, including Ice Spice. Without that platform, her visibility plummeted, and if TikTok were to get banned, her chances of reviving her career would be slim to none. TikTok is like the fast food of the internet, cheap, quick, and easy to consume, but it doesn't last. It rewards short-term trends and discourages long-term artistry, which is exactly why Ice Spice is struggling to maintain relevance in less than a year. Ice Spice went from dominating Spotify to fighting to stay relevant. It's a harsh reminder of how quickly the music industry can turn on someone one bad move, repetitive music, and an over-reliance on TikTok. And just like that, her career is gasping for air. It's sad how fast people can go from the top to rock bottom. 1 minute, the world is singing your songs. The next, you're being criticized for making AI-generated trashy lyrics. Can Ice Spice bounce back? Maybe. But she'll need to reinvent herself fast. More variety in her music, better lyrics, and a platform strategy that goes beyond TikTok. If not, she'll join the long list of artists who burned bright but fizzled out just as quickly.
I always thought that Ice Spice was gonna be like the sweetheart, the poster child. Like, I never saw this coming, bro. But apparently she using thousands of followers, bro. And I just want to say, it's so easy in today's industry to lose everything so quick. You do one thing wrong, everybody got you out of here.
What do you think? Is this just a rough patch for Ice Spice, or are we witnessing the start of her career's decline? Can she make a massive comeback and reclaim her spot at the top, or is the hype fading for good? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters and we want to hear it. What went wrong and what can she do to turn things around? Could a new style, fresh collaborations, or a reinvention of her music be the key? Or is her fall inevitable in today's fast-paced music industry? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive like this. Be part of the conversation and join the growing community of fans, critics, and culture enthusiasts. What do you think? Is this just a rough patch for Ice Spice, or are we witnessing the start of her career's decline? Can she make a massive comeback and reclaim her spot at the top, or is the hype fading for good? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters and we want to hear it. What went wrong and what can she do to turn things around? Could a new style, fresh collaborations, or a reinvention of her music be the key? Or is her fall inevitable in today's fast-paced music industry? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive like this. Be part of the conversation and join the growing community of fans, critics, and culture enthusiasts.